YouTube's happening. It is Thursday, February 19th, and guess who is back? NBA is back from their vacation. Time to get back to work. And hopefully we're that time of the year where teams start taking things seriously because now between here and playoffs, it's just games. So we have 10 games on the slate today. We're going to break down all these games. We're going to look through the sheet and all the fun stuff. Speaking of the sheet, it's better sheets. If you want it, this is what it looks like when you log into it. You get access to this side right here. You can see all the sports. You see so many sports, don't you? Yes, you do. We got NBA. You can just literally, there's the sheets. Simple as that. You roll through them. We got college over here. Soccer doesn't have many games today, but it's on there. NHL when it comes back. Tennis. Tennis is live now. Yes, I have tennis on here. Crazy times indeed. And then every play that you see in the video always gets put on here as well when I make them. So haven't made them yet. I'm doing them now. So simple as that. If you want that, better sheets, check it out. Other than that, hey, I just appreciate you being here. So about 10 games. We're not going to waste time. You know what? Let's get to the first game right now. All right, coffee's flowing. We are good. First game is going to be that Houston-Charlotte game. We come up here, we see the line. It is Houston 4.5 at Charlotte. Remember, the Hornets were one of the hottest teams in the league before the break. So now I will forewarn you, these stats, they had a week off. So the hotness and coolness of these things, you got to give them a couple days to, get back to what they were doing. So grain of salt next couple days. Be very cautious is what I'm trying to say. So 216 is our total. Let's go match details to see who's playing, all the fun stuff we always do. Come on down here. We got Thompson, usual squad. There's your injuries. You got them. Anybody hurt over here? Bridges is out. Oh yeah, Bridges got suspended. That's right. Is he still suspended? I don't know. I can't remember how many games it was. Whatever. Don't care. So you got your squad there. Wow. Okay, cool. Anyways, let's go to the sheets. Take a look at these bad boys. So we got it here. We see all the stuff. Both from at the end of the thing, Houston's offense couldn't score. Charlotte's offense couldn't do much. Defense were both locked down. Both paces were super slow. I can't imagine they play any different than they were before the break. I mean, they're still going to be slow. And Houston's offense has not been good most of the year, especially, the last 10 games, they were 43% from two. Charlotte was hot, and their offense still sucked from two. Let's be real. So they're threes because that's what they focus on. And they were making the damn free throws. Number one in the league, 91.6 of free throws. Good job, guys. Good job indeed. So it's leaning under 216 with an 8.5 confidence. I guess that makes sense. Do we want to take that as the question? Probably. I do see defense, block steals, defense, rebounds. 7 out of 8 star stats are all defensive. Yeah, I'll take it under. And it's the first game back. You know what it's like when you take that vacation. You come back from a long weekend. Hell, this past weekend, let's do that. You show up Tuesday morning for work. Everyone's a little sluggish. You're like, yeah, I can see that. So let's go under 216. Hopefully they're all like super slow pace and not really feeling it. I like it. Is it still 216? I need to check that real quick because I can't remember. 216.5 for minus 101. I like that for an under. Let's take that. No, 101. Sorry, 101. Let's go to props too. Props. Outlier. Link in the pin comment. You'll see it pop up here. Outlier is awesome. That's how we get our props. Use them. Let's change this up to, let me refresh it so it's the freshest lines. I don't know who those games were. Was that last week? Have I not clicked on this tab in a week? It makes sense. So, all right. No, it was right. Crazy. Hawks, see, Hornets. Yeah, got all this. Do you want to take these props? There you go. They're all sorted by last 5, like always, so we can see. I mean, you want to take Converse on threes? I mean, he's plus money. How is Houston's defense against threes? 18th. I mean, dude's been balling out for sure. I'm going to leave props alone on this one. I'm going to stick with that under. We're going to move on. Next. All right, game 2 is going to be Brooklyn and Cleveland, and you see is a big old spread, 16.5 with a 229.5. To go to match details, matchup, scroll to the bottom so we can see who's playing, and you see the starters. That is a squad right there if I ever seen one, let me tell you. Claxton is out with ankle soreness. We go Cleveland side. Anybody else? Strus and Tomlin. That's cool. Harden. It's just weird seeing Harden in a different uniform. Again, we should get used to it, but still. I mean, that's a nice little squad. That's a good little squad right there. I'm telling you. So let's go look at the sheet, see what they think. So based on this, before the break, you have all these stats, and Cleveland's offense was cooking. They were doing pretty damn good. It's leaning 16.5. It's only a lean with a confidence of 6 because of, well, I mean, come on. Look, so 2 teams, look at them. So I get 16 is a lot of damn points for the first game out of a break. But damn, they added James Harden. That does make him better. Harden, Mitchell, Mobley out. That's a sick little squad right there. Let's go look at props. See what the props say. You want to take props? Here you go. You got them all right here. I mean, this should be a blowout, right? It should be. I'm not doing it. Pass. Next. All right, game 3 is going to be Atlanta and Philadelphia. Currently, we have the Hawks. Nope, Philadelphia 1.5 at home with a 237.5. Details, matchup, scroll at the bottom so we see who's playing. There are your peoples. There's your squad. There's your stars on both sides. We got the injuries coming on Atlanta. So I got to get used to all these new people and new spots. So Kaminga's still left knee bruise. He's out. Philadelphia, Embiid's out. And that was as of yesterday. So he will not play. So and George is out with the suspension with like 23, 22 games left. I don't know. Still, anywho, pops to the sheet, see what they say. It's a double pass. You can see that. Nothing stands out on either side, total or spread. We go to props. We take a little peek ski, shall we? Anything look good? I mean, you want a Congo to keep it in threes, be my guest. I'm not paying 162. You lost your damn mind. Other than that, I mean, no Embiid, no George. I mean, no Kaminga. Jay Johnson. Do we go Johnson on a prop, a PRA prop, or maybe just an RA prop? Let's take a look at him. Jalen, come here, buddy. Let's take a look at Johnson. We might take this one. And let's see. Match full games. See his matchups. He has neutral matchups, points allowed, and rebounds allowed. That's PR. How about PRA? Let me go and get the full. Yeah, assists allowed. So his line, he's averaging 49 last 5 games. His line sitting at 42.5 for a 110, which I can get it at 120. Ugh. But she was better. Can I get better? Can I pay for a little bit more? No, I can't do that. That's a shame. That's a damn shame. What about this? No, the books I use don't let me do that. I hate that. Whatever. 42 it is. What about RA? Let's take a look at RA real quick because I would do that potentially as well. That's looking good. It's at what's 19.5. But it is minus 103. Barlow's going to guard him. I'm okay with PRA. You know what? Let's take it. Let's go Johnson. Jay Johnson, PRA. So we passed the last one. We typed that in my list, and we're going to go Jay Johnson. Yes, we're taking a prop. I know, right? Crazy. Jay Johnson over 42.5 PRA for $120 is the best we can do because I like these little matchups right there. Good stuff. So yeah, we'll take that next. All right, game 4 is going to be Indiana and Washington. We come on to see over here is Indiana 2.5 on the road with a 232.5. Match details, matchup, scroll down. Error. Oh, that's a lot of injuries. Let me scroll back up a little bit. Stupid injuries. You see who's playing for both sides. Yeah, cool. And look at all the injuries. There's your Indiana injuries. That's a whole bunch of people. Here's your Washington injuries. That's a whole bunch of people. Look at that squad on the bench. This team right here would make the playoffs probably. You put these 5 on a team as the starters, they're making the playoffs. Don't care. Don't care. They would beat the starters. They're good. So, anywho, sheets. See what we got. Leans Indiana 3.5 with a 5.3 based on how they played. Look at all the damn red. Oh my God, there's so much red. Oh, but Indiana did win the last 2 games before the break, which was nice. So, props perhaps. Maybe a prop. Maybe not. Let's see. Changes to Pacers. Yep. And do we want to take? We have very few options. I mean, I don't want to take any of these to be real. Keep it a buck. I just kind of want to leave this trash game alone. Indiana's 15-40. I get it. They won last 2. Sure. Nah, I'm good. Y'all have fun. I'm passing. Next. Our game number, was this 4? Yeah, because we pass. Let me type in pass. Next is Detroit and New York. And we come on down to this one. Game of the day, probably, I would assume. I haven't seen the rest, but I'm pretty sure. Right there, we have Knicks 4.5 with a 221.5. We come to the details. We scroll down and look at the peoples. Cunningham, usual people. You Reed, Stewart's out, Duran's out. That's right. The suspensions, obviously. Keep forgetting about those. It's like the NBA was so long ago, even though it was only 7-8 days ago. Still, Knicks OG is questionable with what? Toe. That's all he got. Toe. Pelvis surgery. Damn, that sounds painful. All right. Anyways, back to the sheet. See what the guys say. It leaves Detroit plus 3.5. You're missing your bigs. They still got Cade out there. And then New York still has Brunson, Bridges, and Towns. So I don't know if I can mess with this. I'm gonna keep it real. So you see the numbers. This is before the break and everything. Let's go to props. I don't suspensions galore. I'm trying not to mess with this. Do we want to take any of these? I mean, I can see Brunson and Cade having a back and forth battle, but I don't know if I really want to mess with that. Not in this one. Let them get them. It's been 7 days since they played. Let them have a first game. I'm gonna pass. We're gonna move on next. All right, game 6. Yeah, because I passed on that one. Yeah, so this is game 6. We got Toronto in Chicago now, and we roll on down here to Toronto 6.5 on the road with a 231.5. We go this, bang, scroll. Who's playing? Giddy's questionable. Smith's probable. You got the whole Toronto squad there. You see Toronto's banged up people. You see Chicago's banged up people as well. Giddy has a hamstring strain still. Dude, it's been a week. When are you gonna play? I mean, come on. You guys are 24-31. It's not like you're holding off for the playoffs. Let's be real. So let's go spreadsheets, take a look. It's Toronto has all the advantages. It leans Toronto 5.5. They are on the road. I do penalize road teams in all sports because as you should, but not as much as college. Hell, I probably should bump college up even more. But Chicago's defense was absolute grade F garbage. USDA prime choice trash meat. That's what they are. Just disgusting. And that was before the break. Maybe they got better. We'll see. I doubt it. Toronto was doing some cooking a little bit. Yeah, trying. They're doing good. So I think I might take Toronto on the road as a favorite, just because Chicago just don't have it. And then you trade your best player to Boston for a sack of, not even the good chips, like them nasty chips nobody wants at the bottom of the box. No. Anyways, props it is. Let's see. Are you on there? Anybody? Matas. You want to take some Matas? I mean, who else is going to score? Simon's starting for Chicago. Oh my God. That's how you know they got fleeced against Boston. I don't care. I do not care. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Toronto. Toronto, yeah, Chicago, yeah, Toronto minus 5.5. I'm taking that for how much? Let me go see how much that is. Toronto is on sale. It's plus 108 for 6.5. I'll pay 6.5, sure. 6.5 for plus 108. Hey, plus odds NBA. Let's do it. Next up is Phoenix and San Antonio. It is Spurs 7.5 at home. 229.5. Matchup, scroll, and what do we got? Fox, Castle, Vessel, Wemby. Looks like the whole squad's on both sides of there. Dylan Brooks is out with suspension. A lot of suspensions happening. Good. We see what's going on there. Cool. So nothing really crazy. We come over to our numbers, our sheets, and let's see what we got. Phoenix has just a little bit from offensive 3-point range. And San Antonio has a lot of other things. It is saying play the Spurs 7.5 with a confidence of 8. And 8, really, because their offense was so damn good. First in points per game, third in making twos, number 1 in points in the paint. I mean, yeah. And they do decently defensively, but not good enough. So, and then all the fundamentals, which you expect out of San Antonio basketball usually, is what they're good at. Rebounding, assists, block steals. They don't turn the ball over. Fast break. Their pace is fast. Damn. All right, Spurs. And Spurs had a 6-game winning streak, and they were just whooping ass. I'm down. I'm sold. Quit talking. I'm sold. Spurs. San Antonio Spurs minus 6.5. Can I bump that bad boy up? I want some alt line. Nah. 7.5 for 107. I'll take that. Minus 7.5 for minus 107. Hey, it's better than 110. I'll take it. Let me show you some props. But you want to take the prop. You never know. You might want to take a prop. I was already on it. Yeah, that's right. You want some Grayson Allen, or do you want a bunch of people who haven't done much in the last 10 games, but they've been hot recently? So it's your choice. Be my guest. I'm taking the Spurs. Next. All right, next up, we got Boston and we got Golden State. It is Boston 5.5 on the road at Golden State, huh? 211.5 match details. Let's go and take a look and see what we got cooking over here. Okay, so Sharon Brown, so okay, choked me up a little bit. I saw that name. I was like, what? Golden State, you see who's out there, you see who's not out there, because he is still over here in this group. That ain't where you want to be. Tingus Pingus is a questionable with his Achilles, but he's not going to play, clearly. And Seth is out with a back pinch nerve. Ow. Okay, great. Sheets. Anywho, no Steph Curry, no Jimmy Butler. Is Draymond Green trying to play point guard? I don't think so. Boston's numbers, let's see, pass, but it's play under with a confidence of 8. Really, 2 of the 3 slowest paces in the league before the break happened. So do you anticipate them to be fast? Probably not. They're probably both going to be some good defense. Boston's defense was amazing before. Golden State's offense, without Curry, obviously, is going to suck. So, yeah, it makes sense. Golden State's defense was actually good. Boston's offense was sucking. Weird. Hey, I'm down. Under it is. I don't like taking these damn under 216. Is that also a 216? No, it's 213. Ooh, even scarier. How was that number? Under 211 now. Damn, this thing updated like an hour ago. It's already dropped to 211. Bro. 211 it is. I'm going to do it. I ain't scared. All my raised no bitch. I'm going to do it under 211.5 for a plus 104. Plus odds. I'm in chase. I'm there. Under. Let's do that. Let's go look at props. Anything else? Can I take Draymond to shoot 6 threes? Because he's probably going to. Is he going to make them? No, but he's going to try. Peyton Pritchard, Baylor, Santos, man, all these names. Yeah, there's not. Look at that. They've done nothing the last so many games, but then like great here recently. I'm good with that. Just give me the under. I want a super slow, boring, put your ass to sleep type of game. Put it on, get the pillow, nighttime. Pass. Or not pass. Under. Next. 2 games left. We got Orlando and the Kings. And the Kings shut down Sabonis yesterday. I saw he's having surgery. I even posted that. I was like, what? Yeah. Is it tanking when you're just that bad? And then all these players are having minor injuries that could easily, we know they could wait till the end of the season. Let's be honest. The Kings season was over like 3 years ago, so they ain't no. They had no business. Let's see, where is it at? Right there. It's Magic 8.5, 224.5. Only 8.5. Come on. Magic. If you can't beat the Kings by 10, we got problems. We got big problems in Orlando. Let's see. I want the matchup and scroll. There are your lineups. You see it? Yes, you can. We got Suggs, Black, Bane, but see, that lineup should beat this lineup 10 out of 10 times. Sorry, it just should. But will they? Orlando got problems. So let's see what's over here. Out for Levine's out for season 2. Hunter's out. I forgot Levine is out, and Sabonis is out for season. Oh, look at the squad they're putting out there. Damn G League. I swear. Go over here. Numbers. Oh, 14 game losing streak, 12 and 44. Look at all the red. Look at some yellow. It leans Orlando barely. That's how Orlando can't score. Orlando can't put the ball in the hoop. The whole premise of the game. They can play average defense. No. This game's people going to take Orlando. Watch Orlando win by 7, or watch the Kings mess around and Westbrook has a triple double and they win the game. Just watch shenanigans of core in this one. There's going to happen. You know what it is. Mo Wagner, 11 1160 odds. I'm gonna be I was like, what? What the Clifford's got some good stats. If you want to take them, be my guest. Somebody got to score, right? Somebody got to score. Not me. You remember, sometimes the best play is no play. Pass. Next. All right, game 10 of 10. Denver and the Clippers, the Yacht Club. Let's see what we got down there for some odds. You can't see them. Let me make sure you can see them. It is Denver 4.5 with a 226.5. We go matchup. We scroll down so we can see the peoples. Too far. Jokic, Jones, Johnson, Brown, Murray, and then you got your new and improved. Is it improved? No. You take Harden. Harden's not make them better, right? They did beat Houston without him though, so maybe. I don't know. There's a squad. That's who's injured. That's who's injured. Cool. Let's come over here. Look at the sheets. See what we think. It leans Denver 4.5. It leaned the over with 226. Is it still 226? What is it now? It is. Scroll back down. Yeah, it's still 226. Okay, cool. So we have a slow pace and a high pace. Don't want to take an over. All this is kind of meshing. All this is meshing. This was all a week ago too. So obviously. So then we think, okay, what about talent wise? You know, this is pretty close. I would probably still lean Denver, but oh man, Denver's the type that always comes out of the break. Like they start the season slow, they're going to come out of the break. Watch them lose like 6 out of 10 for the next 10 games, and then turn it on and then win like the rest of the games. That's how Denver does every year. It's annoying. So think about pass. Think about end it right there. Props maybe. If you want to say props, maybe some Jamal Murray. Maybe Denver's defense ain't good. Clippers defense was actually average to actually good. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this one alone. I see their leans. I'm not like them. We're gonna end it here. So to the schedules we go. NBA. Boom. Let's look at tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Friday. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games on the slate. Then we have only 6 on Saturday, but we're back in it. Look at all these games. Beautiful stuff. So NBA is back. We are here. Appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Go check out the socials. If you want the sheets that you have seen all the time, I showed you at the start, better sheets, go get them. They're there. So I got to update that now. Tennis is now live. Also, Outlier, go check them out. Click the link, pin comment, go get your free trial there. So did all that. Appreciate you being here. And I will see you in the next video, which will be College Hoops. I'll do here in a second. Peace.